There's nothing Prospector likes more than to kill a misconception. Time for Your Whole Life is a Lie.
Many people believe in the 5-second rule. You know, if you drop food on the floor, you can safely pick it up and eat it if you get it within 5 seconds. The 5-second rule is really no rule at all. Scientists have found that the longer food sat on a bacteria-coated surface, the more bacteria glommed onto it, but that plenty of bacteria was picked up as soon as the food hit the ground, instantaneously. And the biggest culprit here is not time, but moisture. Wet food, like say watermelon, picked up more bacteria than a drier food, like a bread or gummy candy. Carpeted surfaces transferred fewer bacteria to the food than did tile or stainless steel, since it soaked up bacterial solutions that the scientists applied. So if science has so thoroughly debunked the 5-second rule, does that mean it's unsafe to eat food that's hit the floor? Well, I guess that depends on the surface and what kind of bacteria you may pick up. If you're in a hospital and you drop something, you probably don't want to eat it. Likewise, you certainly don't want to pick up salmonella from the kitchen floor covered in chicken juice. So, if you believe in the 5-second rule,
your whole life is a lie. Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Netflix will stream 2 NFL games next season. In return, the NFL Network will stream 2 atmospheric Scandinavian crime thrillers. Americans over 65 will outnumber children by the year 2030. Challenge accepted, responded Nick Cannon. The 2024 NFL schedule was released, which means the Carolina Panthers have been mathematically eliminated from playoff competition.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
It's time to have a little fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and today we're going to call one of those, big warehouses. You know what I'm talking about. They hand out samples all the time. We're going to see if we can't sample what we want to sample. Change up the menu there. It's another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
This is Quentin. How can I help you?
Well, I would like to know what's on the menu today. What do you guys got there on the menu?
Are you talking about like food samples?
Yeah, like the samples, yeah.
I mean, it kind of changes every day. It's kind of, usually we have promotions going on. So I'm not too sure exactly what we'll have today, but it does change every day.
Okay, so that's my point. It's kind of like a free-for-all, right?
Yeah.
So what I'd like to do is, can I throw some suggestions out there at you, and maybe you could line this up? I think it'd be really, really popular. You got a second?
Yeah, that's not really how it works, but...
what do you mean it's not how it works? You kind of said it's a free-for-all, right?
Not really. We have things from everywhere. The frozen section, we might have sandwiches.
Right, okay. Well, look, let's do this. I'm going to be down around 2:30 today.
Okay.
What I thought would be cool is if there's any way you guys... you do the salad, right? That Caesar salad in the bag. Maybe throw some of that out. Would that work?
Yeah, I could talk to the manager. I'm not too sure.
Okay, all right. Look, write this down. I'd like to start with that, then move over to the frozen section. I've never tried the pot stickers. I've never seen them out, but they look delicious, and I just can't buy...
The pot stickers?
Yeah, pot stickers. They're in the frozen section. I just don't want to buy, like 2 pounds of pot stickers, and I don't know if I'm going to like them. So maybe throw some of that out there. We start with the salad. We move to the pot stickers. And you guys always have like some New York strip on sale, the steaks. So could you maybe get one of those griddles you have and throw some small chunks on there? And, really wouldn't take all that much. You could maybe put out some mashed potatoes and make it like a little combo cup. And you have all the cheesecakes there. You can cut a little cheesecake open, and then we're ready to roll. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, yeah, you got like a whole course meal going on.
Right. Can you imagine how popular that would be, man? You'd have like people lining up for days to get that.
Yeah, it's a great idea. I just don't think it... I don't know if our managers would do that. Why
wouldn't they do that?
It sounds like you want to do like a course meal here.
Yeah, like a 5-course meal. Right. Look, you can go from the salad to the appetizer to the main course and to the dessert.
Wow,
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I've been there like 6 days this week. If I got to eat another peanut butter pretzel or a handful of granola, I don't know if I could take it. So when I get there, do I ask for you, Quentin?
Honestly, sir, I think I'd have to talk to my manager.
Is what I'm asking for unreasonable?
I don't want to say it's unreasonable, but it's not how things kind of go, though. Usually we try things that are seasonal or that are on
seasonal. Come on, man. I just can't sit there and do it again. I can't eat the popcorn again,
Well, we have a great refund policy, sir, so if you don't like something...
Wait, I get a refund on samples?
No, I mean, if you want to buy something, you can
man,
always,
see, that's why I'm coming down there to try it out. That's why you put it out there. Listen, I'll be down around 2:30. What do you look like? We'll just do it.
Yeah, I mean, I have.
Are you backing out on me, man?
I wouldn't do that, sir. But I mean, what you're asking.
All right, look, we'll meet by the TVs. We'll meet by the TVs, okay? I'll have a shirt on in the
TVs?
Yeah, right by the TVs in the front there. You'll see me. I'll have a big shirt that says Prosy right on the front.
What?
Yeah, Prosy, it's the name of a prank call. You're being pranked, man. It's not real. It's a Prospector prank call.
Oh my God, bro!
It's Prospector. You're on Rock 107, man.
I was like, what is this guy asking for? Like a steak dinner here?
I just want some good samples, man. Come
Hey,
on.
we got good samples, bro, but I don't know about steak.
When nature calls, you might just hit the jackpot. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. I'm Prospector.
Good morning. I'm Kate.
And there's a town in Ohio. Maybe you've heard of it. You travel. Marysville, Ohio. Have you heard of it?
I've never been to Ohio.
Okay. Well, you're missing out. It's flat. Marysville is getting some press, though, because they have money into their public. They put money in their public restrooms. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying, like, oh, they have special amenities or anything like that. Literal cash in the restrooms in public in this town.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just make money while you're doing what you got to do, you know?
Oh.
Like a couple of weeks ago, sit down, because it's a big amount. More than $25,000 was found in a public bathroom at the Avalon Theater, a performing arts venue there in Marysville.
That's insane.
$25,000! Less than a week later. $12,000 in a public bathroom at the KFC. And look, I know the slogan's finger looking good, but I didn't realize they meant rolling in the dough kind of way, you know?
That's kind of suspicious.
You think?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, well, look, police are involved. It kind of makes sense there. They say in both cases it wasn't left in there accidentally. In the theater, the bills were individually wrapped and put in stalls. Okay, in the trash cans. In the KFC, the money was banded up and inside the tanks of several different toilets. Both stashes of money were found by employees of those businesses.
You hate to see other people living your dreams.
Naturally, the cops think that these are connected. I mean, maybe it's somebody paying off somebody. Maybe it's drug money being transferred or something. I don't know.
In the bathroom?
I'm just saying that might be a good place to do it. I'm going to tell you this right now. If I work for you and I find money in your bathroom, guess what you're never going to know? Never going to know that I found money in the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Prospector, what took you so long? Oh, shouldn't have had that beef.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A family in upstate New York tracked down a long-lost family heirloom they'd spent over a decade searching for. A woman's great-uncle did a wood carving of a leopard that was accidentally sold after her grandmother passed away. Well, she posted a photo on Facebook, and hundreds of people shared it. Someone 150 miles away saw it, realized they had the carving, and got it back to her.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
What's the worst possible glitch that you can imagine an iPhone having? I bet this one's worse than that. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. And Kate, I don't know if this will affect you, but I know it's not going to affect me.
Oh, boy.
All right, here's the deal. A couple of people, you know when you get the updates on your iPhone, the little red thing in the settings, and it's like, you need to update your software. Mm-hmm. You've seen that. You've done that, I'm assuming. Mm-hmm. Okay. People are claiming that Apple's newest iPhone update has resurrected their old, deleted nude photos.
Oh, boy.
That's not what you want, right?
No, sir.
There's a reason you got rid of those photos. We're talking like years ago, suddenly back, and some at the top of the galleries. Now, it's not just nudes. I mean, all these old pictures are popping up.
Of course.
But let's be honest, a picture of your genitalia is going to jump right out at you when you see it.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, I'm not too worried about that for multiple reasons.
Okay.
But one, some of us have older phones with very little storage space.
So you never had
some of us are dodging a bullet.
That's it. You can't put the pictures back on the phone. There's no room for it. Yeah. I have a lot of room on my phone. I have no naked pictures of myself. I'm ashamed of every aspect of my body, so I don't want to know what it looks like at all. But, like, here's the thing. Because it's like a tech thing, you don't know if it's like one or two people just having an issue who didn't delete it the right way, or if it's like an actual weird problem that points out maybe this stuff is still sitting on their servers, and that would be bad.
Yeah, this sounds kind of messy.
It could definitely be messy. So if the data is coming back from the dead, that's going to be a major problem. For now, take it with a grain of salt. Though, I mean, I can imagine somebody hearing this story panicking. They're starting to go, oh,
someone is freaking out on their way to work right now.
Scrolling through their libraries on their phone, wondering, oh, what about those duck face selfies from 2014?
Ladies and gentlemen, grab the kids, call your neighbors, and gather round the radio.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Cops haven't said what the fake name on this guy's ID was, but I'm guessing Bigfoot. A drunk driver was pulled over in Rock Rapids, Iowa, after a cop saw his 2016 Ford Focus swerving all over the road. When the man handed the cops his ID, they knew it was fake because it listed his height as 8 feet tall. Now, the tallest living person in the world is 8 feet 3. The tallest ever was 8 foot 11. The driver was 33-year-old Joel Valeda, who's actually 5 foot 8. That's a big discrepancy. He failed a sobriety test, flunked the breathalyzer too. He also had an open beer in his cup holder and a 6-pack of Corona in the back seat. They also found a folded $1 bill with white powder in it that he admitted was meth. Turns out he needed the fake ID because he doesn't have a driver's license and was wanted for not appearing in court for a previous drunk driving charge. He's now facing charges for criminal mischief.
Nominee number 2.
Add a soiled adult diaper to the long list of strange items used as weapons during alleged batteries in the state of Florida. 18-year-old Damian Capston began arguing with his brother about ongoing domestic issues. Capston's cops reported is paralyzed but ambulatory using his upper body. After Caston damaged walls inside the home, he allegedly became more aggressive toward his sibling and a witness and attempted to throw items at them. One of the items the defendant threw was a diaper at the victim, striking him in the center of the torso. The diaper contained urine and other fecal matter. At that point, Caston's brother and the witness lifted and carried the defendant outside for safety of all and dialed 911. He's charged with domestic battery, a misdemeanor, and was booked into county jail, from which he was released Tuesday afternoon on his own recognizance.
And the winner is
the man who tossed a soiled diaper at his brother during an argument. You are the worst kind of human being, and you're the Yam Bag of the Day. And we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, Friday morning on Rock 107. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.